Look at your hands right now. Are they truly yours? Or are they moving because someone else is pulling the strings? Most people live their whole lives dancing to a music they cannot hear, obeying commands they do not see. They call it fate. I call it mind control. Before we cut the strings, a whisper for the wise. This story is a reflection of reality, woven with the art of metaphor. Any resemblance to your own life is purely for your awakening. Our goal is education and the liberation of your mind. Today, I will tell you the story of Elian, the first man who dared to look up and saw the puppeteer. If you are ready to see the invisible, if you are ready to hold the scissors, type the word freedom in the comments below. Right now, let the transformation begin. Elian lived in the village of shadows, where everything was perfect and everything was a lie. In this village, no one made their own choices. When the great string pulled left, the people walked left. When the great string pulled right, they smiled and walked right. They called it harmony. They called it culture. But in reality, it was a cage without bars. Elian was just like them. He woke up when the string pulled him up. He worked when the string pushed him forward. He never asked why, because to ask why was to break the rhythm. And in the village of shadows, being different was the greatest sin. But one day, an accident happened. A mistake in the system. Elian's string got tangled on a sharp rock. He stumbled. He fell. The rhythm was broken. For the first time in his life, he stopped moving. But the crowd kept going. Their feet marched inches from his face. Their eyes, empty and glassy, lying in the dirt. Elian looked up. He saw it. Thin, shimmering lines rising from everyone's heads, disappearing into the dark clouds above. My God, he whispered. We are not living. We are being played. At that moment, Elian felt a new emotion. Not comfort, not safety, but pure terror. He had two choices: stand up and rejoin the rhythm, or cut the connection. His hands trembled. The voice in his head screamed, "Don't do it. You will be alone. You will be weak without the strings." But Elian grabbed a sharp shard of glass. He took a deep breath. And slice, the string snapped. Silence. Did he fly? Did he become a superhero? No. He collapsed. He fell flat on his face, without the string to hold him up. He felt the crushing weight of gravity. It hurt. It was heavy. He was free, but he was weak. But then, slowly, Elian placed his hands on the ground. He pushed. His muscles shook violently. But for the first time, he was standing up. By his own power. The story of Elian ends here. But your story begins. You see, in real life, the strings are not made of magic. They are made of fear. They are made of validation. That string pulling your hand to the phone, that is the fear of missing out. That string making you buy things you don't need, that is the need for social approval. That string making you silent when you should speak, that is the fear of conflict. We think we are free. But tell me, when was the last time you spent 24 hours without checking what others are doing, without seeking a like, without worrying about what they will say? Remember when Elian cut the string? He fell down. Why? Because freedom is heavy. Being a puppet is easy. The puppeteer holds you up. You don't have to think. You just obey. But being a master means you must carry your own weight. It means you might be lonely. It means you might stumble. But at least the path you walk is yours. To cut the strings, first you must see them. This is law number 1. Observe the trigger. Most people are reactive. Someone insults you. You get angry. Someone ignores you. You feel sad. You are a machine. Button pushed. Reaction happens. Stop being a machine. Next time you feel a strong emotion, do not act. Just watch it. Ask yourself, why am I angry? Is this my anger? Or is someone pulling my string? When you observe the emotion, you separate yourself from it. You are no longer the puppet. You become the watcher. Once you see the string, you must create space. This is law number 2, the pause of power. Between the trigger and your action, there is a small gap, a tiny moment of silence. That gap is where your freedom lives. When the world pushes you, do not push back immediately. Pause. Take one deep breath. Count to 3. In that silence, you break the rhythm of the puppeteer. They expect you to scream, but you are silent. Silence is not weakness. Silence is control. Silence is power. Now that you have paused, you make a choice. This is law number 3. Rewrite the script. The old script says, I must be liked. Rewrite it. I must be respected. The old script says, I am a victim. Rewrite it. I am a survivor. You are the director of your life. Do not let society write your lines. Do not let your past direct your future. Every morning, you hold the pen. What story will you write today? A tragedy of a puppet? Or the legend of a master? The choice is always yours. Before you write your new script, let's unlock the vocabulary of power. Repeat these words to master them. Number 1, manipulation. The act of controlling someone cleverly or unfairly. Number 2, validation. The recognition or approval that your feelings are valid. Stop seeking it from others. Number 3, trigger. Something that causes an immediate emotional reaction. Observe your triggers. Now, let's practice the shadowing technique. Listen and speak out loud with me. Are you ready? I am the director of my life. Silence is not weakness. It is control. I choose the pain of freedom over the comfort of slavery. You have done well. The strings are cut. The stage is yours.